Okay, I'm pretty excited about this. Let's open up the new Mac Mini M4. While I'm opening this up, a little bit of background. I own an M1 that I use over, it's actually right here. I can see it right now. And I use it for doing some work on the workbench. I also have an M2 that is over across the wall from there, and that is my streamer. I use that for streaming along with some equipment. So that's really served me well. It's still a great machine, and it is only an M2 with 8 gigs. This one I decided is going to go, there's another desk over here behind me. This one is going to sit over there. It does have 24 gigabytes. This is going to be used for some light video editing. I have a MacBook Pro M2 Max with 64 gigabytes for real heavy editing. But every once in a while, that computer is upstairs or it's in a bag somewhere, and I don't have to bring it down and dock it back here behind me. And I just want something where I can do some light video editing. So that's what this is going to be used for. So let's open it up and see what we get when we buy a new Mac Mini M4. Tear off strip here. Always so satisfying. Let's go ahead and open this up. Wow, that does not want to come out of there. Let's see what I've got going on here. Oh, I have another one. There's 2 strips. It's a 2-stripper. That didn't sound good, did it? There we go. Look at that. Comes right off when you release those 2 strips. Let's go ahead and set this to the side. It is tiny. Oh my goodness, look at this. Now, I know you've seen these online already. Again, this is just kind of my take on me getting one of these, but man, it is tiny. And again, some of my first impressions as I'm opening this up for the first time, having owned Mac Minis, I guess since their inception. I've had Mac Minis forever and constantly upgrade them because they're so good. Some of the other things I've done with some old Mac Minis is use them as house servers, give them to family members. So they're great to pass down too when you're done with them. Let's see, what else do we get in the box before we actually look at the Mac Mini? Here is our, this is what amazes me. We've got the power supply, everything inside this little box. So here's our cable. Normally these are plastic, but this is a braided cable. I like that. Feels good. Doesn't feel cheap at all. Really nice. You can see that, get those details up close there for you. Anything else in here? Looks like it says designed by Apple in California. Let's see if there's anything under here. Oh, there's something in here. This must be our little info sheets. All right, here is our information about our little Mac Mini. Welcome to your Mac Mini. Press the power button. The power button is, with some controversy, on the bottom. So we'll have to kind of remember that. I don't think you can easily slip your hand under there. We'll see what that's like. Anything else in here? What else do we have? We have our Mac Mini safety and handling sheet. Do we get a sticker? Does Apple not provide stickers anymore? What happened, Apple? No more stickers? Oh man, no more Apple stickers. I always like little Apple stickers. I like to throw them on other computers. So I guess no Apple sticker included. That's a bummer. All right. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this to the side. Let's break this out here and let's go ahead and pull off the tabs. Oh, wow. And there we go, right there. Okay, let's look around the Mac Mini. We've got USB-C here, Thunderbolt. We have headphone jack there. Looks like our power light here. Nothing on either side. We saw the bottom earlier when we were looking at the power button. Do like that, Mac Mini. On the back, we have power, Ethernet, HDMI, and 3 more USB-C or Thunderbolt ports. So that's what's really going to be interesting for me. Do I have enough? I'm almost positive I am going to have a hub. All right, now I do have my little Wimaxit monitor here, so it's really tiny, but it's great for this setup. Thinking maybe we'll go ahead and plug that in. We'll get this, we'll plug in the Wimaxit, and we'll turn it on. Oh, I need a keyboard, so I need to find a keyboard and mouse. I'll probably use a keyboard mouse combination. Let me go see if I can find those. I'll be right back. Okay, I want to use to set this up. This is not the keyboard I will use with this Mac Mini, but I want to set this up using the K400 Plus. We'll do that first. Go ahead and plug this in here. And we'll plug it into the back just to keep things clean. Use our non-Thunderbolt. Okay, so that is there. Now this will be over here kind of out of sight, but the reason I like to set up with this is because I have a trackpad and a keyboard all in one. And again, I'll add a real keyboard and trackpad, magic mouse, or not magic trackpad. There we go, to this over there when I get it set up. Let's go ahead and add power. All right, power set up. And think I also want to grab a USB-C to USB-C cable so I can transfer. Actually, you know, I take that back. I am going to start from scratch. Now, I won't go through the process in this video. All I'm going to do is turn this on for the first time so that you can see it. So let me go ahead and set all that up. Need HDMI. All right, let's set this up where you can see it. How perfect is this? This tiny Mac Mini with this tiny HDMI Wimaxit monitor. This is going to be pretty sweet, folks. All right, we've got our keyboard plugged in to our USB-C hub. This one actually has Ethernet on as well. Obviously, we won't be using that. All right, let's go ahead and turn our monitor on. And let's turn on our Mac Mini for the first time. So it's right under here. Oh, the beautiful sound of a Mac Mini booting. Make sure I turn this on. I haven't checked the batteries in this in a while. Hopefully it'll be working. And they do. And there you go. There is an unboxing and turning on the Mac Mini for the very first time. The Mac Mini M4, 24 gigabytes of RAM. Can't wait to deploy this in my studio, but just a quick video. Thought some of you might be interested in what it's like to go ahead and do a quick setup and maybe get a few tips out of this along the way for how you're going to set yours up. Now, what I plan to do is I have to make a decision. I'm not sure whether I want to start from scratch, which may be, or I really like the setup that's over here. So that would I could copy that completely over to this computer, all the software, everything. But I'm really thinking, as I talk through this, I'm going to start from scratch because I'd want to put some video specific things on here. So I will be putting DaVinci Resolve Studio on here only for light video editing. I don't believe this is something I would want to use for longer videos with a pretty complicated timeline, but we'll see. But for something like what I'm doing here, where it's just a long recording and I need to cut here, 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 and here, put it together, package it, render it, kick it out, throw it up, this might just be perfect just to have another one down here so I can do that quickly right after I record. So I'll let you know. Maybe if you're interested in that kind of stuff, put it down there in the comments below. And hey, if you like this video, do that thing. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that business, and let me know if you'd like to know more about the tech I use. That's it for me. retroCombs out.